Okay, here we go. Let's get started. So today we are going to talk about getting recurring sales cha-ching through subscriptions and freezer meal workshops. So let's get started. So why do you want recurring revenue? Because it's predictable, stable, and counted on revenue that can occur at regular intervals. So just like Lillian mentioned in the chat, you can wake up green on the first of the month by having this recurring revenue. How are you guys going to get this recurring revenue? Well, there's two things that we can help you to get that right now with subscriptions and freezer meal workshops. So before I get started with subscriptions and freezer meal workshops, drop me well, let's wait a minute. Let's talk about subscriptions first. So subscriptions are on our consumable products. So those are our pantry items. And if you didn't hear the announcements at conference, there's some additional items that we are going to be able to add to our subscriptions here starting up soon. So you're definitely going to want to check out the STIR and for updates on that. But these subscriptions can come in the forms of enrichables or taste buds. So what is our pantry line? Our pantry line is intended to help simplify the overall cooking experience, inspire our customers and us to cook in fun new ways, and to help you recreate great food moments again and again. So let's talk about how many of you, I'm going to stop sharing for a second, drop me a 2 in the chat if you have your own enrichables or taste bud subscription. Drop a 3 in the chat if you have yet to explore subscriptions yourself. Okay, so a lot of 2s, some 3s in there. Alicia, you have your first one coming. Love it. Okay, so we have about half and half. So the one thing that I'm going to talk about tonight is if you do not have a subscription to one or both of those things right now personally, I would encourage you to definitely get on that, get on subscribing yourself as a consultant, because you cannot speak to things that you don't use yourself. Your customers are going to know that you're not necessarily authentic, and it's going to be much harder for you to sell something that you're not using yourself. So after this evening, you may see the benefits to using some of those things. So share, here we go. So why should we get subscriptions? Well, let's talk about this. These are the subscriptions that we have right now, and I don't know if these are 100% updated values, but what it means is that when you get enrichables in a small pouch, that your consultant volume is $15. So that is your commissionable sales volume. Okay. So you will actually purchase the small enrichables pouch for $20, or your customers will, and you'll get $15 as your consultant value. I think that's what it's called. But basically that is what you are going to get towards commissionable sales. Okay. The $15. And you can see kind of the subscriptions parts from there. The reason I'm showing you guys this is because I want to talk about how these subscriptions can impact your bottom line. Okay. So let's just imagine in the United States, because you are all US consultants, if you get one subscription per month, one new subscription per month for 12 months, that will be for enrichables a total of $2,028 in annual income for you. Okay, that's assuming that those don't cancel as they go. If you get 2 subscriptions per month, that's $6,000 annually for you. And if you get 3 subscriptions per month, that's $10,000 annually. Now, somebody may need to check my math. I can't remember if these are going to be your sales or your income. Okay, guys, but either way, these sales start to add up. I think these are in sales actually. So $10,000 in annual sales. Okay, so you take 30% of that. That's a pretty good amount. Okay, 25%, 30%, whatever you guys are at. Same with taste buds here, you guys. So this is just easy easy sales that you don't have to even think about. And this is 1 per month, 2 per month, and 3 per month. So what are the benefits of using these subscriptions? Well, you just saw some sales benefits, but for you, you're going to have a diversified revenue stream. What does this mean? This means you have multiple ways of getting sales outside of just solely doing parties, as well as outside of just doing freezer meal workshops or however else you sell. It's giving you multiple ways to get sales through your Pampered Chef products. It gives you flexible selling opportunities. So how many of you decided you took the summer off for a bit? Drop me a 5 in the chat. How many of you took the summer off for a bit? Maybe didn't have as many parties as you wanted to have. I cannot see the chat, so I'm going to have somebody let me know what they're saying. Oh, now I see it. We have lots of 5s coming in. So how many of you would have liked to have some sales, even though you took the summer off, with some recurring subscriptions? Okay, so that would give you flexible selling opportunities. Okay, basis of continued business building opportunities. So guys, every time you get somebody who has a subscription with you, that's an opportunity for you to continue building business with them, either through continued services or parties, or just continuing to support them with tools. And then obviously you have residual income that continues to grow. For your customers, it helps them, sorry guys, it gives them the convenience of monthly deliveries, as well as mealtime boosts and inspiration, and it's shipped for free. It's flexible management, so they can skip, cancel, or adjust their subscriptions. And it's connection to a community of others with similar challenges in the kitchen. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about freezer meal workshops. Drop me a 6 in the chat if you have already participated in a freezer meal workshop yourself. Drop me a 7 in the chat if you have not yet participated in a freezer meal workshop yourself. Okay, guys, just like with your subscriptions, if you have not participated in a freezer meal workshop, or you have, then that is a way for you to start learning how you can help your customers. It is a way for you to see how this service benefits your customers as well. Right now, did you guys know, as an organization, we have been offering 2 freezer meal workshops a month since March. Those freezer meal workshops are ran by myself, Linda, Crystal, Paige, Melissa, any director, and you guys can just push your customers into it. They buy the spices, you guys give them the information, and they participate. How easy is that to not have to run that yourself? Easy peasy. So what are they? Okay, guys, freezer meal workshops are where your customers purchase the spices for the month. We create the menu and they buy the spices or rubs or pantry items needed for the month. And that is their registration, just the cost of the spices. This one is the example for August. So in August's freezer meal workshop, when we were doing it in July, we had a special attached to it. But that $50, we usually keep it around $50 registration fee, is literally the cost of these pantry items, but it gets them the pantry items, the freezer meal workshop guide, which is an entire packet with a complete grocery list, the workshop day instructions, the cooking day instructions, and tips for using their spices after the workshop, as well as access to our Facebook community and the live stream Zoom workshop and the workshop replay. Okay, that is a lot of value for just $50 to them. These meals then are made together over the live stream in just 2 hours, or your customers who can't attend the live stream event can watch the replay and do it on their own time. So again, customers purchase the spices and get lots of benefits, and we have been offering them monthly, and we will continue to offer them monthly as long as you guys keep getting people there to for us to help. And if you guys are saying, I don't really know I like these dates, or they're not working for me, you guys can start doing your own freezer meal workshops with your own customer group. Okay, so again, the benefits of freezer meal workshops are that diversified revenue stream outside of parties, flexible selling opportunities, service product opportunity. You guys, we're giving people a service with our sales, and meals for your family. Guys, guess what? If you participated in a freezer meal workshop with your customers, you're getting those 5 to 6 meals to make for your family, and it's a tax deduction. So those groceries there are something you can put on your Pampered Chef tax deductions because you are demoing them with your customers. For your customers, it gives them the convenience of a grocery list and a meal plan made for them. It's time saving. And again, it's a connection to a community of others with similar challenges. So I wanted to show you guys, this is a testimonial that I just got in July from one of my customers that is now on her 4th month of doing freezer meal workshops with me. And she says, "Thank you so much for helping me create incredible dinners for my family. I can't thank you enough for introducing me to freezer meal groups. I will for sure be a longtime customer and friend to your adventures. Thank you for sharing your time and energy and pouring into us to make time with our families easier." How many of you would love to be helping your customers do the same exact thing? Give me a wahoo in the chat if that's something that you would love to be doing. Wouldn't it be great for you guys to be getting some testimonials like this on your Facebook walls? Okay, great. So where can we sell subscriptions and workshops? Guys, we have so many places to sell them. Is anybody feeling, overwhelmed right now? Anybody feeling overwhelmed right now with how to offer these, where to offer these, or who's excited about offering them? Tell me in the chat. Well, we can sell these opportunities in our VIP groups, in our parties, by selling socially. So you guys have heard of attraction marketing, or how we're putting stuff on our own Facebook pages, Instagram accounts, Twitter, TikTok, etc. Email marketing, so you can send it via your email list or follow up with customer care. So when you're finding out what people have been, what people's problems are, or how they've been doing with their products, or if there's anything you can do to help them, these are where you can start sharing these opportunities. And who can we offer this to? Okay, I know that some of you, for our habit rehab workshop series, went through your target market exercise. Okay, for those of you who didn't, I want you guys to start thinking about who in your life, who of your friends, or what types of customers do you think you could offer freezer meal workshops and subscriptions to? Some ideas might be those with picky eaters, people who love to cook, people who need help cooking, or busy people. I love it, Chastity. Thanks for starting my chat. She knew exactly what I was thinking. So who are you going to offer these to? Drop that in the chat. Which one of these fits most with your target market, or if there's some other type of person or group of people. Busy people, busy moms. Let's go, people. Drop it in the chat. Empty nesters. I love it. Busy moms. Picky eaters, single parents, or sports team families. I love it. Okay, you guys have lots of great ideas. So let's brainstorm. I'm going to stop for a minute. Let's talk about how we might share these in different areas. So this is where I'm going to have you guys come off mute for a minute or drop in the chat. But how might you share taste buds, enrichables, or freezer meal workshops in parties? Does anybody have any ideas? You guys can come off mute, or you can share in the chat. I see a go live.
Melissa, it's Jenna. Melissa Goodwin? Melissa Lane
Melissa
Goodwin?
Lane, yep.
Okay, so I was part of her booking blitz, and she shared this where she put the envelopes together and she had a subscription, so she mailed those out. Melissa, you did an amazing job with that. I copied her and I went live tonight in my VIP group with the August subscription. And I had 3 people already text message me that they're looking into at least the 1 month subscription to try it because they love the spice I sent them.
Awesome. I love that. So in your parties or your VIP group, you could do it where you're doing a giveaway and send out some of those samples. Awesome. I see Crystal said she got taste buds and is going to do a general video opening it so she can share it in her parties. Tanya says she's going to use a recipe that comes from taste buds. Anybody else? Any ideas? These are all great. Okay, well, I'm going to go back to my screen and let's see what we have to say here. Okay, so the way that you can share them in your parties is through marketing imagery. If you guys did not know, there are lots of images about taste buds and enrichables and our other subscription offers right there in marketing and imagery. You can create posts just about taste buds or enrichables. You can add subscriptions to bigger posts. You can go live in your party or share a recorded live. And then, as Chastity said, get your own subscription and build trust, showing yourself and your family enjoying the benefits of subscription products. In your VIP group or socially selling, be authentic. Use your own photos. Go live unboxing or opening your taste buds subscriptions. Show off your subscriptions. Be consistent. Guys, this is not going to be, I'm going to share it once, and if people don't respond, oh, well, it didn't work. It's like you have to be sharing it once a week, every other week, and with the mix of other posts of things you're doing, okay? It can't just be a one and done. And you want to engage your viewers and not just make it about the sales. Say, hey, look at this awesome Jamaican jerk pork tenderloin slider meal that I made for my taste buds package. My family ate the whole thing. Put the picture up. You don't even put anything about sales. And then people are going to say, oh my gosh, that looks so good. I want to know how to make that. Where did you get that spice from? That's how you're going to start engaging your viewers. And then share testimonials, just like I did. Well, actually, my customer just put that on my Facebook wall, but you can ask customers to share testimonials as well. And then following up with customers. The fortune is in the follow-up. We always say customer service is super important. So keep the conversation going. Continue to ask questions. Help your subscribers make the most of their subscriptions. So check in with them. Ask them if they need help making them. Do a cook along with your subscribers. Say, I'm going to pick a date and we're going to make one of these recipes on this date. Send a survey to your subscribers. Reach out to them and encourage engagement in your VIP group with people subscribing or just customers in general with making meals. So let's talk about getting started. I want you guys to think about ways that you can offer this subscription experience. And if you are at zero, nowhere, you have no parties on your calendar, you don't even know how you're going to engage people, this is where you can start. Start with your current followers, your current customers, and offer this subscription experience with taste testers. Do explain the subscription benefits. Do promote it at the beginning of the month. So we are still there, guys. If they get the orders in, I think by the 16th, then they will get August's subscriptions. Do follow up to see if they are enjoying their subscription, and do make sure they post either on your Facebook wall or in your VIP group. Whoops, hold on. Playing around with my camera. And then see if they want to convert it to a longer one with more savings. And if you didn't hear at conference, they're also going to be able to have marketplace add-ons to their subscriptions now with free shipping. So that's a great opportunity for you to follow up to see if they want to add anything else to their subscription order. Do not accept cash payments. Guys, you want them to get on that subscription service, and you do not want to have to be financially responsible for making sure that credit cards go through or that they're paying you, etc. And do not offer this as just a single time product and not explain that it renews itself unless canceled. And they have to go in and delete it or change it themselves to discontinue the subscription or adjust it. Okay. But it's super easy. It's super intuitive if they have an account on how to do that. And there's lots of training in Dash with what that looks like. So you can put product testers in your party, on your VIP group. You can do a customer connection email, however you want to do it. But make sure you get them on a subscription and then give them a little gift for getting their first subscription up and going. And then this month, if you guys didn't know, the guest special is with a purchase of $80 or more. They get a free sample of taste buds. So they get the 3 onion rub pouch plus the seasoning salt pouch and their recipe cards, which includes recipes, tips, and videos and more. So this is a really great time to start talking about these subscriptions. And when you have people spending $80 or more, how might you talk to them about it? Drop in the chat. What do you need to do when you have those people that spend $80 or more? What do you want to do? Quiet in the chat. Nobody's going to put it. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Okay, so make sure you follow up with those people and see that they've used their little guest offer and see if they want to get on a longer subscription service. So there are lots of resources within Dash, guys, and this is, I'm going to drop this part in the chat. Let me stop sharing. And I will drop this resource in the chat for you guys. We also have a whole library on how to share freezer meal workshops in McGuire Movers and Shakers and the Thomas Selling and Sharing Train team, Thomas Train Training Hub. So there are also some Teach Me webinars in the STIR from April 2021 that gives a little more information about it. And then conference this year had even more information about it. So make sure to watch those replays. So that is it for getting some more recurring revenue with subscriptions and freezer meal workshops. So drop a cha-ching in the chat if you guys are about ready to start offering these subscriptions and workshops to your customers and your followers. See some money signs. I like it. Awesome. Cha-ching. Okay. And then how many people do you want to offer or get on a subscription by the end of August or in freezer meal workshops? Okay. My goal last month was to get 15 people on a freezer meal workshop. I got 12 signed up. So not 100%, and then I got 1 subscription. So we're going to keep working on those people. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So while I have you all, before we wrap it up, do I have any burning questions? You can drop them in the chat or come off mute just about just about subscriptions or freezer meal workshops. No questions. Okay. Cool. Well, then that is it for Happy Half Hour this evening. Thank you so much for joining us, and make sure you check out additional resources on taste buds, enrichables, subscriptions, and freezer meal workshops.